Good morning, welcome to another video. My name is Ashley, or Ashley B. Lutz on Instagram if you are new here. And it is one day out. It is the Friday before show. I'm at home. It's 6 a.m. I just finished all my check-in stuff. Jamie fed me real good yesterday with 330 carbs, 58 fat, 170 protein. I dropped weight. I'm gonna be eating so much today. Yeah. I think I'm in for an interesting day, to say the least. But I'll take you guys along while we travel to Orlando. It always makes me think of the Book of Mormon. Orlando, Orlando. So my husband and I have been singing that to each other all week in anticipation of going, but yeah. Jamie's response is gonna be really interesting, but I'll let you guys know. And I'll show you guys my food along the way of one day out. Full body pump acquired. Let's see, a little in the shoulders. One looks better. And then, all right, let's see if we can see these glutes here. All right, they're coming in. And I heard back from Jamie. Oh my God. All week I've been like, I don't want to eat more, I don't want to eat more in my head. Yet I keep having to eat more. So I'm up to 2,700 calories today. Almost. That is 360 carb, 61 fat, 170 protein. Ooh. So much food. Let's see. Abby's still hanging in there. But yeah, we're going for that full look. Crazy. Okay, well, to gather up the rest of my stuff and go to the airport in exactly 30 minutes.
Made it through security. It's very loud. I have pre-check, my husband does not, but I'm gonna make my next meal, maybe my next two. So I'm prepared. Okay, I know I haven't vlogged anything, but I have my tan on. You can't really see it, but I did get sprayed by liquid sun rays and it was very easy, so that's good. But now I'm walking back over to my hotel and I'm gonna go to check-ins. You need snacks. It's show day. off stage, prejudging done, and I'm a baby. I've almost cried like 3 times. I got center out of 7 in a class of 13, so I'm really excited. My forehead veins coming out and everything. That's when you know. So more to come. Hi friends. Okay, so it is a couple weeks later. I just wanted to recap show day and talk about my post-show thoughts. I'll go through feedback, thoughts, and basically why I had like some mental breakdowns post-show. So first of all, let's talk judges' feedback. So I talked to Sandy after the show. Tip, if you are ever at a show with Sandy, stay after. She always likes to talk in person and will give really good feedback. You can pose in front of her. She'll give you like her notes and like in person, like what she's seeing. So she had wrote next to my name, more upper body, which is funny because that was my feedback from my first show last year. And I don't lack upper body, but I didn't pump up my shoulders purposefully because I have enough upper body, I think. But we didn't pump up very much on my shoulders, so we'll do that next time. And she said probably tighter in the glutes. And she said that, but like was very wary about it. Was like, but if you get it tighter, I don't know if you're gonna lose like some of your shape. She's like, I don't know. So basically what Jamie and I are doing for the next show, which is Junior USA's in a week and 1 day. We decided to sit out of Pittsburgh which I'll explain why. But that was the feedback from Sandy. We're coming in a little bit tighter, and yeah, peak week starts so soon already. But okay, now why I had a little bit of like a post-show like mental breakdown, basically. First of all, the day of show is when I would have started my cycle. I felt so emotional and hormonal starting probably like that Wednesday before show. And it honestly lasted like until probably like Wednesday post show, Wednesday, Thursday. So I had like if you're a lady out there, you know how freaking mentally crazy you feel. And I think with the increased food, like my go cycle hit me even harder. Like I think my body was trying to make something happen. And it wreaked havoc on my mental state. And essentially post-show, I was super excited to win my class, which, I am thrilled about that. But I was so disappointed in the overall. And just in how I felt. Like my tie-ins, I hadn't even seen the stage pictures and I was like, I know my tie-ins, they were like not there. Like I didn't feel good. Like I felt stuffed full of food and I felt kind of bloated and I felt like I was like started to hold water from the flight from flying in on Friday, which was also not great in combination with the hormones and stuff. It was like the perfect storm, honestly. Because my whole goal is to bring my best and I was so disappointed that I didn't feel like I brought my best. Given the circumstances, I think I did bring my best in retrospect, but it essentially had me breaking down a little bit of like just not feeling my best. And I didn't quite pinpoint that it was like, I had mentioned in peak week of like, oh, I feel hormonal, but like, I didn't quite put 2 and 2 together of how much my hormones were affecting me for show day. And based on my mental state, because I'm usually calm, cool, collected, like pretty easygoing, chill, steady, I would say is probably a good word to describe me most of the time. And I felt anything but all of those things. Especially like around show day time. Saturday or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, was just so in my head. I will put in a clip after this of like me crying to you guys. I felt horrible. Just disappointed in myself. But I think a lot of why, and I don't think I looked my best I could have on stage. Again, given the circumstances, yes, but like, had I not been hormonal and flown in the day before and been retaining some water and like, my weight was also doing crazy things the week before. Like we couldn't stop it from dropping. So he kept trying to fill me out, and I was just stuffed with food and all the things. It just was a bad combo. But really what had me breaking down the most was feeling like I put in 2 years worth of work, hard work. I was dedicated during improvement season. I didn't miss workouts. I didn't miss macros. I didn't miss sleep. I mean, I went hard, but I love this stuff. So I mean, like I would have done it anyway. But essentially, I felt like I did all that work, and I should be the best I am. Like I thought I'd be better than I am, and I was like, have I reached this like natural potential point where, like, because I'm a natural athlete, I was like, have I reached this point where like my upward trajectory was like this, and then it flattened out? Like, have I flattened out in my progress? And it was like this very disappointing and sad feeling to me of like, to be like, I thought I would be more competitive naturally. And I was sad about it, quite honestly, because I love being a natural athlete. I think it's great. And I don't have any, but I will be clear, I have nothing against PEDs. I don't care, you do you. This is the route I want to take. But I mean, then like it got me in my head of like, do I need to pursue the enhanced route? And to be very, very honest, I asked Jamie in my next check-in of, hey, if we were to go the enhanced route, what does that look like? Out of curiosity of because I mean, again, I'm not against PEDs, but that's never been the choice I've wanted to make. I've never felt like I've needed to make that choice, honestly. I'm like, oh, I'm fine as a natural athlete. Like I put on muscle, I can get lean, I have structure that fits bikini. So never felt the need until this show day. I felt like I questioned for the first time ever, do I, in order to stay competitive in this sport, like, do I need to go on performance enhancing drugs? And I was sad. Like that made me sad. Again, I was so happy to win my class, but I was sad in the package that I brought. And then again, I've had some time to digest this, and basically in retrospect now realizing, I didn't realize just how hormonal I was feeling and how like just crazy my brain felt until probably like this past weekend, where I was like, oh yeah, like I feel normal, like I feel myself again. And I was like, wait, like all those thoughts and the fears and sadness, like was that reality, or was that just like my head being a little bit crazy? Well, I think it's that one, and I'm pretty sure it was that one. So I feel a lot better now, like, and I feel just more at peace, I think. I'm glad that I asked Jamie those questions about, you know, if I were to pursue that route, what does that look like? She sent me her feedback on what that would look like. I talked with my husband about it. Him and I had a very open conversation about, you know, is that a path I would want to take? And ultimately the answer was no. And the answer is no for a few reasons. One, why I'm in this sport in the beginning. I'm in this sport because I love the lifestyle. My husband was like, I know you love this stuff. You'd be doing it whether you were competing or not. Like you competed because you love this stuff. You don't do this stuff because you compete. I said, yes, that's absolutely true. He said, two, you know, you're like realistically, like if you maybe were like 23 and had been lifting for a while and like you had like a long time before you wanted to like take a break in the sport, sure, maybe you should consider it then, because like you're 31. I'm not saying that's old, but like you're 31 and in your specific plans, you plan on taking a break from competing to potentially start a family. Why would you, you know, are there pros? Are there really that many pros to doing something like this, if that's the plan? 3, the potential side effects. With what I would be put on, there's potential for viralization. And my husband said, I would be so sad for your sweet little voice to change. He's the best. I said, I agree. That would make me sad too. That's not something that's reversible. So, again, that was a really good conversation with him, and it made me feel really grounded in, you know what? I got in my head for sure, without a doubt. And it just made me re-grounded in why I do this, and just taking some of the pressure I'd put on myself off. I think having done that long improvement season, that did actually put pressure on me, pressure I was putting on myself to with my expectations of I wanted to come back with a bang, with a totally revamped physique, which I actually do feel like I have. I don't feel like it was represented very well on that particular show day. So I was like, okay, I also need to keep that in mind of I can only do my best on a given day, right? Every day is different, things happen. And if I still won my class with all the horrible circumstances of being hormonal, having traveled the day before, and not being able to control my weight from going down, so therefore having to stuff in food and feeling kind of miserable. With those three things, if none of those happen for my next show day, or I minimize one of them, which I won't be hormonal at that time, I shouldn't be, that doesn't line up for Junior USA's, I'm gonna bring a better package. So let's see what happens. I think it's gonna be good. And now next, so I am doing Junior USA's, which is the national show. It's a pro qualifier for NPC to go into the IFBB. I was going to do the Pittsburgh Pro, which is happening today and tomorrow, because today's Friday and tomorrow's Saturday. I'm planning on getting this video up tomorrow. So this would have been my next show day. But I had such a bad freaking migraine after Girl Power traveling back home. I forget how exhausting show days can be, and that one was extra exhausting for all of the reasons I just mentioned. And just not having enough water. So I was like, you know what? I need to chill and just let myself recover until Junior USA's. I need to just be home, not travel, minimize that opportunity for travel migraines and travel exhaustion and show day exhaustion, and just go in fresh to Junior USA's, because this next show, not only is it a pro qualifier, but also my family's gonna be there, and I want to be my freshest to enjoy my time with them. So my husband is gonna be there, my dad is gonna be there, my brother and my sister-in-law. So it's gonna be awesome. We're all staying in the host hotel, and I have actually never taken a trip with my brother. I have two brothers. They're much older. Our family is complicated. Older half brother and stepbrother, technically, but they're my brothers. And we've never been on a trip together. Oh no, actually, this brother and I did drive to Nebraska one time. A very quick trip for a funeral, but we haven't been on a fun vacation together. So this is so exciting. But anyways, I have blabbed on long enough, but those are my very raw post-show feelings. I was, again, ecstatic to get first place, super disappointed in my overall package, not happy about it. Again, in retrospect, I understand the factors that were at play. I'm hoping that I do bring a better package for Junior USA's in my eyes, because that was the biggest disappointment was in my eyes. I didn't feel like I was bringing my best. So, and at this point, I feel like in my heart of hearts, I'm bringing my best, and we'll see what happens. I really do love competing. I love lifting. I love fueling my body. I love feeling good. And that's how I feel right now. I feel excited to go into Junior USA. So we'll see. But if you made it this far, you're a real one. And I will catch you in the next video, which I hope to get out very soon. I'll do a little how I'm feeling right now in more detail with how the last 2 weeks have been between the end of Girl Power and the beginning of peak week for Junior USA's. And then I'll do a peak week vlog, and I'll do a show day vlog. It's gonna be good. And then I have no idea what my plans are after that because we'll see how this next show goes. But anyways, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Hey guys. See, I've just been really emotional the last couple days. It's not that serious, but anyways, I just finished my glue workout, first workout post show Monday. Yesterday I came back with just like an awful migraine, so I did skip my workout. Just rested. I didn't feel great today in the gym, like strong, but it was fine. But anyways, so I just wanted to come on with some post show thoughts. Like, I'm so proud of the package that I brought. Oof. Gathering myself. I'm so proud of the package that I brought on Saturday. I think it was my best. I haven't seen the stage pictures, but I am really proud. But going up in the overall, like, and my husband said I probably would have been between like probably 4th and 6th. I felt like I was proud of my package. I'm super proud. The last 2 years I've left no stone unturned. I mean, I did improvement season hard, and I did it to the best of my ability. And you guys know, or you might not know, I am a natural athlete, and I just like, I feel like I've done everything in my power to bring my best to stage, and I did bring my best. Everybody else's best is improving, which was kind of my fear going from 2021 last time competing to now. Everybody's gotten a lot better. It's more competitive, it just is. And you know, it's like this sad realization that, like, I think my natural potential, you know, like, it was like this, and now I feel like it's starting to go like this in comparison to other girls. Like, if I were to take 2 years off again, for example, I think I would still be lagging in comparison to everybody else. It just is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not complaining about it by any means. I think it's just like, I think it's just my expectations a little bit. I got a little hurt. Like, I was hoping to be like happier, like not happier, but like more impressed with my physique after the couple years off, but I just wasn't. So I get super happy, super proud. It's my best, but it's not what I was hoping for. Ultimately, like, it wasn't like the best that I was hoping for. So yeah, it's just, I feel like it's like, this sounds so dramatic, but it feels like almost like mourning a little bit of like kind of my the hopes I was trying not to have for the season, like to like see my physique insanely transformed, and it was transformed, but not as much as I wanted. So I don't know, it's just kind of like, it is what it is. But anyways, I just wanted to talk. Just put that out there. Okay, more post-show thoughts, plans, feedback to come.